Oh god. Literally just in my
It's
mouth.
this audio probably won't even being used, so like, don't worry.
Okay, cool. Is me wrapping my foot gonna be used? Because this is pretty clutch right here.
All right. So if you just want to say your name.
Amelia Sutliff? Yep, Sutliff. Amelia Sutliff.
Okay. Good.
I'm Ella Stride. I'm Ella. I'm Maggie.
I'm Sarah.
My name is Katie Scheid.
I'm Darcy. My name is Darcy.
My name is Annika Ekblad.
Rita Kwok.
Okay. Okay. So the first question is, what does female friendship mean to you?
Well, female friendship, I literally would not have anything if it weren't for my female friends.
Wow, I can't think of anything that's not super corny. I think it just means unconditional support in a group of people that have kind of a common shared experience.
Yeah, I feel like there's a certain solidarity that comes with female friendships, and it's kind of like an instant common ground. But there's a bond of womanhood and femaleness that I get with my female friends that just put us on a whole nother plane of relating to each other, and it's just a very complete experience for me. And I don't know what my day-to-day life would be or who I would be as a person if it weren't be for female friends that I've had since I was 5 years old, just throughout my entire life.
Most of my decisions revolve around what's gonna impact my friends.
Always having a support system.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
I have 3 brothers, so I never had a sister, and I always yearned for this female bond because I feel I connect with women really well, I think, and
Not trying to change somebody to be something else, because I think that everybody struggles to find who they are, especially when there's so many different images of who you should be out there. So I think just knowing that, seeing my female friends be who they completely are without trying to change for one of their friends or trying to fit into another group.
We live in a society where everything you see and everything you do and everything you're involved with is trying to tell women that they're either not pretty enough, not talented enough, not smart enough, too fat, too ugly. You have these friends who are you, and they're your reflection. They have your motives and goals and love, and you see how beautiful they are, and you know that everything else is a lie, and they remind you that you are beautiful and that you are talented and are smart.
How do your female friendships differ from your male friendships?
I just think I don't want to overgeneralize, but I think non-male people, like I said, they share a common experience, and I think that makes people who aren't male more equipped to provide emotional support, and I think that creates just a deeper level of friendship. If I think back to the hardest times in my life, I just don't think, as much as I love my male friends, I just don't think I would have made it through without my female friends. And
you just so many different life experiences and that you have as a woman. There's absolutely no way, obviously, that men can relate to. So you can't talk about that stuff with male friends. You can, but the relation isn't there. So so much of my life revolves around the fact that I am a woman, and my experiences come from how people treat me and how I treat myself and how society treats us because we're women. And I feel I can't scratch the surface of that kind of topic with my male friends that I can with my female friends.
But it's not the same sort of
yeah, I can
feeling.
Be completely myself.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. And would you say that feminism plays a role in your female friendships?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think I don't think I would be friends with the closest people I am if they didn't have the strong values of intersectional feminism.
First of all, it's a huge thing that we talk about a lot. Just kind of day-to-day sexist bullshit that happens, and what female representation means to us in the pop culture that we consume together and bond over. And I think that that's a huge part of it.
I think that especially at this time in our life, people don't take teenage to mid 20-year-old girls seriously, so it's nice to have people that validate you, because I feel
a lot of people don't.
It's definitely a really good source of like empowerment. Like, I never feel like my female friends kind of tear you down the way that like any interaction, especially at this age, like on a campus could. So it's nice to just like feel like you're being listened to and like your ideas are important and valued. And
So I think it's incredibly important being able to like support women with feminism, because if you don't, because I know in high school, like with my high school friends, it was a lot of jealousy and I wasn't really supportive, and now I think with feminism, like it's definitely helped. I think my relationships with my high school friends have like improved because I'm way more supportive and not like judgmental or like jealous, and same with like the friends I've made in college. It's very like supportive, and I'm so proud of all of them.
Yeah, I think it definitely has played a much bigger role as I've learned more what feminism is, recognizing, you know, like how to support another woman by being their friend. I think is like obviously a main part of feminism is just, you know, supporting each other, and it definitely plays a role because a lot of my friends are feminists. I consider myself a feminist, so I think that we always are trying to better ourselves and trying to be a better feminist, and by doing that, being a better friend.
Feminism teaches you to like look at your mistakes and make them better and not just like dwell on your mistakes, and I think that's what caused us like all to grow as friends, and like with each other, with ourselves, like with other people who aren't our friends. Growing as better people makes you a better friend, and I think we can like all attribute that to like feminism and like intersectional feminism especially.